and welcome to The Budget Life as well as The Mom Life. Today I want to talk about the things that I wish I would have passed up on in the first year of my beautiful daughter's life. Come on in, come here. She's going to be in and out, so just buckle up. And then the things that I found so much use out of and would buy again in a heartbeat if I ever needed to again. Or if you know people are gonna buy you things and they're asking you what you need. It's just nice to be able to register for things that you know you're gonna get use out of, as opposed to other people spending their money and it's sort of getting wasted because you thought that you needed it and registered for it and then didn't need it at all. All right, so let's get started with the wish I would have passed up on list. So first on the list is baby food blenders. I was thankful to be gifted this by one of my really good friends. Used it for about 2 weeks and then I lost interest in it. I could have easily just used a pot to steam the fruits or vegetables, and then could have used an adult food processor, which is just like a hand blender that purees pretty much anything that you want it to. The next thing on the list are bathtub inserts or sink inserts for bath time. You've probably seen those cute little flower, cushy inserts for the sink. They're adorable, but it's just another piece of something that as soon as they've grown out of the sink, what do you do with it? And you can essentially create the same cushiness by using towels instead of a big giant flower. We didn't purchase that, but we did purchase a bathtub insert. It's like this little contraption where the baby can lay on their back and you can scrub them and crane over a bathtub when your child's not even sitting up. It was not useful for us. If you utilize your sink enough, one day you will absolutely miss it. Okay, moving on. Next would be travel systems. I wish that I would have done either more research or just completely passed up on my travel system in general. If you don't know what a travel system is, it is where your car seat clicks into a stroller contraption piece, and it's supposed to simplify your life. Ours was not very good quality. That was also something that I registered for, and I felt really bad afterwards because other people like put their money into it for us, and I just did not get as much use out of it as I would have hoped in the beginning. I do know that like one of the big stroller car seat companies puts out a universal stroller contraption. You can use it like for the grocery store, you can use it, my friend used it on the walk down the beach on our like gravel road. So it was pretty versatile. I wish I would have known about that. Next on the list is a wipe former. I know a lot of moms who find this very useful and think that other moms are torturing their child by wiping their butts with cold wipes. So if you really, really want your child to have a warm wipe on their butt, literally you can hold it in your hand for 3 seconds and it does the exact same job that a wipe former does. Next up is a gliding rocker. I was adamant about getting one of these rockers. We ended up getting an even nicer gliding chair, which is more like a gliding couch. Make sure that whatever products you're purchasing, you have a use for after your initial use of using it for your child, because if you don't have a use for the rocker chair and it's just taking up a space in their room, and then you know that you're gonna wanna get rid of it eventually, then just buy a regular rocker, or honestly buy most of this stuff secondhand if you can. Save yourself a bunch of money. There's a lot of moms who realize the first time purchases and bought all the things that they didn't need are reselling things online. You can join a local Facebook like buy and sell moms group, or just a buy and sell group in general in your area, and it's a fraction of the cost. Just saying, sanitize the heck out of it and call it a day. Okay, specific baby furniture as far as like a dresser that has a changing table attached to it. When you buy specific furniture for a baby, in your mind you think, I'm gonna use this forever, but really you only use it for the first like 1 to 2 years, or as long as your child is in diapers. Pass up on that. What I ended up using instead of getting a big piece of furniture is I had this like corner table that I was using as my vanity before kids. I just bought the pad, the mattress pad, and put it on the table, and it does the exact same job. Don't buy just specific baby furniture because you're not going to get as much use out of it as you think you are, and you're going to spend a ton of money in the process. Okay, there's really no need for a nursing pillow. Okay, all right. Nursing pillows are nice to have, but really you can do the same exact thing with a regular pillow, and then you can just repurpose it for a regular pillow as opposed to a boppy that really serves one purpose. Unless you're a giant and you use it as a neck pillow on a plane, like there's really no point in buying the whole thing. Okay, let's move on to the must-haves, or at least these are my must-haves. Just a disclaimer, repeat. These are the things that I remember right off the top of my head that I got the most use out of and I would absolutely buy again. Top of the list, if you are going to breastfeed or if you're planning on breastfeeding and you're determined to do it, get a breast pump. My insurance company sent us the Medela things you forget, and I used it for like the first 6 months. It was awesome. It was so useful. We did not know at the hospital I was going to really need a breast pump, and I swore up and down there's no way I'm going to be able to breastfeed if this is how painful it is. Thankfully, my mother-in-law was there, and she was able to ask for a breast pump, which I didn't realize that you could request at the hospital because they don't offer it to you and they don't prefer that you use it. But honestly, if you're about to give up, ask. Like, truly. There are motherhood stores where they will rent you a hospital-grade breast pump. They are awesome, and I had to use that for the first couple weeks until insurance sent us our breast pump, and then I just switched over to the breast pump that we were sent. If you are going to breast pump, make sure that you have a good lubrication. I absolutely loved coconut oil. It helped with the healing process. Once it melts at your skin temperature, it essentially acts like saliva does. Also, purchase a pumping bra. I wish I would have done this a lot earlier than I had. It was not that much money. Like, it was anywhere from $15 to $20, and if you're just sitting here for like 20 minutes at a time, pumping, or longer, sometimes longer, and you have to hold it with your hands. So get on Pinterest or get on YouTube and find a breast pump bra hack video. You can just like cut out holes in your bra and use it as a breast pumping bra. Easy. Save money. Okay, next up is a baby carrier. We bought the boba at Target, but I know you can buy ones online. People love the Ergo Baby and I don't know what the other names are, but honestly, a baby carrier is awesome. Like, you don't want to get out the stroller. I could have both hands by just strapping her to my chest and letting her fall asleep because they feel like they're back in the womb again. It's absolutely worth the money. This is where you need to get onto Facebook buy and sell mom sites. Seriously, people are selling those things so cheap because what do you do with it after you're done? You're gonna carry your like 3-year-old child in there? Maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe your 10-year-old child in there? Probably not. But maybe you will. Next, even if you're formula feeding or you're breastfeeding, the bottle warmer is useful for both. I know a lot of people swear off microwaves because of whatever they've heard or whatever. So a bottle warmer is like an awesome alternative to that. And you can do all the steps when you're not rushing to do the steps. Either put your breast milk in the bottle warmer before you go to bed, especially in the beginning when they're only sleeping a couple hours at night. Or if you're formula feeding, just measure out your water and put it in the bottle warmer. Your child wakes up, all you need to do is throw in your scoops, shake it up, and you're done. It really is a time saver, and you know, the ultimate goal is, especially in the middle of the night, is to get that food inside of them as fast as you possibly can so that both of you can go back to sleep, because even if it takes 10 minutes to feed a child, those minutes are precious and you don't want to fully wake up. So the bottle warmer is awesome. And if it breaks, we will buy it again whenever we have another child. I know I'm like not centered here, but that's okay. Okay, so instead of buying a standalone baby jumper, since we have a small place, we didn't want this big, huge contraption in our living room or in her bedroom or moving around the house at all times. So what we ended up getting was a Johnny Jumper or Johnny Jump Up. And then I think the girl version is called like Sally Swing or something like that. Once you're done with it, you just pull it down. It's this tiny little contraption that you can store in a closet. Next on the list is investing in a good car seat. I don't think the car seat that we got with our travel system was not bad, it was not dangerous, but it was not comfortable for her. My sister ended up getting us a Combi car seat, and we actually We actually love our combi, and she's over a year now, and she still fits into it. It's very portable and not incredibly heavy. Okay, so we have a small place, like I said. We didn't want to invest in a high chair that was going to be stationary by the kitchen table or in the kitchen or whatever, so what we got was a portable high chair. This is actually small enough that if you are going out of town on vacation anywhere or to a hotel or to a grandparent's house who doesn't have one, you could just throw it in the car and bring it with you. It's very, very portable, and we really, really liked it. Okay, so as far as strollers go, like I said, I did not like our travel system. It did not work out for us. We have been coast to coast. In the first 10 months of her life, we went to Disneyland and we went to Disney World. To Disney World, we wanted to pack light, and so we brought our butterfly stroller, which we thought, oh, this is gonna be easy, and it was awesome for the airport. But then when we got into the parks, there was so much stimulation that it was very, very hard for her to fall asleep. So I wish that we would have had a full coverage stroller, and by full coverage, I mean the shade cover part of the stroller would have come all the way down over her eyesight and would have blocked out all of the stimulation so that she would have had an easier time going to sleep. So we ended up investing in a stroller in her 10th month. And like, I wish that we would have invested in it earlier, because we still ended up spending about $190 on it. I know that you can spend a whole lot more on strollers than $190, so I shouldn't be crying. And ours is like a giant American flag. It is incredibly obnoxious, but we are going to Disneyland this summer, and no one's gonna steal my stroller because I'm gonna know it's my stroller. I found ours on Amazon by digging and digging and digging. I can find a picture of it. I will post it here and show you how wonderfully obnoxious it is. And yes, people give me stares, but I don't care because I love it. Baby monitors. Baby monitors are incredibly useful. If you're trying to save money, you don't need a baby monitor with a video monitor attached to it as well. We had an audio monitor that also had a temperature reading on it, so we were able to tell how warm or cold it was in her room. On those nights when it gets really, really cold and you never want to walk in and feel your like little cheeks are chilly or her toes are chilly, or vice versa, if you live in a hotter climate, you don't want your child to be just beaded up with sweat. You know, as adults, we don't realize like temperatures and how they can affect babies. It's very, very useful to have a thermostat in your baby monitor, but it's not completely necessary to have a video monitor, but it is nice. Last but not least, we spent $40, and I know that's not pillows. We spent $40 on a diaper bag. So we got a Fisher-Price black backpack, and we were like, we're gonna use this all the time, we're gonna just backpack all over the place, but you don't need all those things. You know, once you get your traveling down to a science, honestly, you don't need an entire bag for your child. They don't need a whole lot. I know you feel like they do, but really they don't. I have a side satchel bag that is literally like this deep and then like this tall. I was able to keep like a diaper or two with a Ziploc bag of wipes and butt cream. And then all you need to do is ball up a onesie, put a rubber band around it so it's small and tiny, put all of that into one Ziploc bag, and it fits right into your bag. Then all you need is bottles or snacks. And having just the bare minimum in your purse, you can have a purse. You can feel like you're not carrying an entire pharmacy in your bag. At this point, I don't even carry her diapers or wipes. I carry a little bag of wipes in my purse because she's messy, but I don't even carry a bag of diapers or anything like that into like the grocery store. I have a Ziploc bag of diaper bag essentials in my car, and then also one in my husband's car, and then I keep one on hand by the door if ever I'm like, oh, I need to run out, and I just grab the Ziploc bag. That is all of the useful, useless items that I have on my list. I know that some of the products that were my must-haves may be pass-ups for you. If you have any other suggestions for future moms or first-time moms, just add it into the comments. We're all here to help each other out and save each other some money. Ooh. And I love to hear what other people found useful and useless. If there are purchases that would have made my life actually easier, I would love to know that for my future children and my future sanity. Because honestly, mom brain is a real thing. It's taken a toll. It'll take a toll on us all. And who doesn't like saving money? And who doesn't like learning new things about how to do something better than you did it the first time? This is all trial and error at this point anyways. If you like these videos and you'd like to see more of the budget life, please like and subscribe. I'm not super scheduled about how I get videos up, but they'll go up when I have time because I'm a mom. This is my life at this point. Oh God, it's a wonderful life. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.